The basic idea is the Schumann resonance in this is helping with people in grounding so that we're more in sync with our Mother Earth, the planet that we live on. So we do have so many different people having tremendous, amazing experiences in this technology.
Well, hi, Mike, from my heart place to your heart place, Carol, to Heart Place Hospital podcast.
Thank you, Jackie. I'm happy to be here.
Yay. So today we are thrilled to introduce you, Carol, a pioneering healer who, alongside your husband, Chris, you run the first Energy Enhancement Systems, the EESystem in Central Auckland, and you're the creator of Kee Ra Sha 5D Quantum Healing, a unique modality in your private healing practice. You're a gifted guide accessing Akashic Records to help people uncover their innate gifts and purpose, clear energies from people and properties, and mentor children in Starseed wisdom and energy healing. Sounds very exciting and right up our stratosphere. And in today's episode, we're going to dive into the EESystem, which is from the US. I remember seeing it on YouTube several years ago. So when I came across you and I was here in New Zealand, I was like, wow, and exploring what it's all about and how it works to enhance energy and well-being. So yeah, let's get started. Tell us how you came across this, Carol.
Oh yes, I came across it like in the beginning of a year ago when I started to listen to a YouTube podcast on Dr. Sandra Michael, who is the creator of this technology. She basically invented this, created this actually more than 20 years ago, but it's kind of like some really secret programs. Or it's kind of like not really open because at that time, not many people open to it. And so she created this program, and there was an interview with a guy called Jason Shirker, who's also from America, and he's an advocate about this, new freedom movement and speaking out of a lot of things, speaking out the truth. And so he got guided to interview her, and that interview went viral overnight. And suddenly it gone all over the world, and everybody's watching, a lot of people watching it and got inspired to open a center which could allow more people to be in the room getting this healing energy or in this environment, which your body is able to heal really quick and accelerate your DNA repair.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. And so so you saw this podcast, and then what happened? So how did you
Yes.
get it? Yeah, how did you get it to
I
New
got just
Zealand?
like that said, because
Yeah.
before the podcast, I was praying to the universe of how, because I'm doing one-on-one healing on my own private practice, and there's a lot of things that came up, after, in this 2 years time during, this pandemic. And I found that there's a lot of things that's not right, and of how the the jab was doing to the body and all that. So I'm praying for, more healing and how to heal people fast. And that video basically answer, my prayer. And I was like, oh wow, this is it. I'm gonna bring it to New Zealand, but I actually don't have the money at that time.
Uh-huh.
But I was able to order the smallest system, which is a cube. But it is the smallest baby system, which is totally different from what you can see at the background. That's the technology which we call the EESystem. But basically, that's how I got into it, and I got my husband to watch that podcast, and he's working in a corporate job at that moment, and but he trusted my instinct, and he felt right as well, and he said, okay, let's just order the baby model and put it in your private clinic and start it from there. But then when I
Wow.
started from there, um, it's before the system came. I started to talk to the clients who come to me. I have a regular clients come on a weekly basis, and some new clients, and I started to tell them about the system because I apparently got really excited about this. It is a cutting edge technology that not only work on the physical level, immediately, like instantly, it's penetrating into your skin, working on the cellular level, and to repair what is on the physical, level, and then it goes onto the mental, emotional, as well as kind of a balancing all the left and right brain and beyond on the spiritual level as well. So this is a really cutting edge technology which government and Navy and other kind of perhaps the rich population in America that back in the days have it at home.
Mm.
And so now I was like, okay, I've been telling my clients about it and they got switched on as well. They thought, wow, how, exciting, because those people who come into my practice, they're already open to energy medicine. They're already open to understanding energy vibration and frequency. So it doesn't take them, much to understand what I'm doing and bring the system in. And so I got like two and three eventually of my current clients helping to sponsor and able to loan us the money interest free to have the system so that we could help more people. So we converted our private home, the front part of our home, into this healing space. So it can incorporate about 5 people at a time in this space to receive, to have this healing space and to also, of course, interact with this frequency that's going on here and the scalar waves, which is the biggest part of this healing modality or healing technology.
Yeah, amazing. It's interesting you talk about, your current clients being quite open to frequency and energy and things like that, and I've just seen a real shift in people, understanding that there is more to repairing and regenerating ourselves than what traditional conventional medicine's giving. And I've just pulled out this quote that I saved a wee while ago from Albert Einstein, and he said, "Future medicine will be medicines of frequency," and more and more people are getting the evidence that this is the case. And I know for me, I've experienced your room. It was phenomenal. And I also swim in the water every day. So, that water frequency, I haven't been sick since I've done that on a daily basis. In fact, I feel like I feel more energy, more frequency from it. So I just wonder if you could share like some of the experiences people are getting from experiencing it, and what is the frequency? Because I know, I just wondered if you could share.
Sure. So let's talk about this technology that's having this frequency. You can see the screens with the different colors. So it's basically chromotherapy. It's like this color therapy, LED color therapy. So it's communicate with the energies system, which we call chakras in our body, and so it has this color frequency in it. So because color is light and they all have a frequency, but I do not know the numbers of that side of it. But it also have the frequency of like kind of rainforest frequency, dolphins and whales frequency. So it's not particularly like the hertz, like 432 hertz or 999 hertz or 5 to 8 hertz. So it's not like that particularly, but it's been incorporated in the creation of this technology. So it's also have this sequence going on. You can see the screen moving up and down. So the sequencing is actually the golden ratio and the Fibonacci ratio, which is really important of repairing, because we are all made in proportion of those ratio, and in terms of our organs as well, it is developed according to the ratio of these sequences. So embedding this frequency in this technology is to stimulate or giving your cells the blueprint to repair and regrow. So on that aspect, it is, having those frequencies in it. And it has Schumann resonance frequency, which means the heartbeat of the earth. And that is 7.83 hertz, but it's changing. And the basic idea is the Schumann resonance in this is helping with people in grounding, so that we're more in sync with our Mother Earth, the planet that we live on. And so we could feel more connection as well. The other part of the, reason why we have this ease is because the lack of connection, either to our own spiritual self, or to the environment that actually affects our body instantly, and our immediate environment. And so in this energy field, you are kind of, it's counteract with EMFs, radioactive frequency, or electromagnetic waves. So those detrimental frequencies are kind of not affecting in this field while we are operating the technology, because we have Wi-Fi, we have microwave, we have 5G towers, and all of these are frequency, and our telephone and gadgets are all emitting frequency, electro appliances. So when you're in this field, you are not having that bombardment into your body, so your body doesn't have to balance those frequency, and so it could focus on healing. So we do have so many different people having tremendous, amazing experiences in this technology. So initially we started with 4, and then we upgraded to the 8, and we upgraded to 16, and now we temporarily having 24, probably until next March. And so with this higher, more technology, the number of it means how much horsepower. For example, it's just accelerate, and it has different codings, and it actually it's just helping us heal faster. To put it easy, easier way to understand. And the so people can have 2 hours. So normally a session is 2 hours. And they lie down on our day bed and just close their eyes and relax. So either they go to sleep, or they could meditate, or they could just relax lying down. And this room will be dark. So we're going to close the curtain. And so it's like a kind of a healing chamber, or a healing space, or a step towards like the med bed that people are talking about with pots. But this is an open area where a lot of people more comfortable also with an open area that's not be confined in a box, for example. And in that 2 hours, they experience tremendous acceleration on healing. So sometimes it happens in a physical level most of the time, that is mostly, people acknowledge or easily being realized is, perhaps injury that happened in the past. They could feel it's kind of working in that area while they're lying down. And after the 2 hours, the pain or the problem's gone. And it also helps with skin healing, wound healing, bone healing. And we have people who also have chronic, disease. So those people need like kind of more sessions in order to build up the momentum, or help the body heal faster, because, our body, the disease, not just happen overnight. It's accumulation of some time. So sometimes it does happen in the 2 hour session. Even we have ladies who are elderly, like in their 70s or so, and you think they take more time to heal, but actually not. In some cases, they're ready, and then the back pain, which has been bothering them for years, just gone in just 2 hours. And they might, some of them actually booked like, overnight sessions to just top up, because they could see how effective it works in their body, and they just knew that they need a more time in order to clean up the system, or to rebalance the system. And so they book an overnight session with us, which is a private in the space, which you don't mix with anybody except yourself or your family members. So, um, so acceleration on physical level, and like we have people who have lumps also gone, like in the face, on the face, and so different, and eyesight get improved. We have more energized. People feel more energized, but the common kind of feedback we got is definitely they feel better, they feel lighter, they feel happier. So these are the more common feedback that we got, even though for those people who does not have any physical, major physical problem or could not feel, but 99% of people can feel in this very strong powered scalar waves environment here.
Yeah, my experience was more energy, and I also felt this beautiful peace and calmness in my nervous system. And I also felt like I give myself permission to really, truly pause and sit in stillness. And I was able to get really some beautiful downloads and some connections. So it was a beautiful permission, but also walked out feeling much higher in energy.
Yes, the
Yeah.
beautiful thing is you carry this energy with you. Once you've been in the system, it's already into your cells. You already carry those scalar energy with you. So when you go out, it's good to continue working with you. You just need to come back now, every now and then, to kind of remember, like to let your cells remember, or sometimes it's come back for a boost or something like that. But for
Yeah.
people who got, physical problems to work with, we definitely recommended them to come more regularly than usual to get a momentum of shifting those. And we do have people who have cancer coming in having, really good feedback, and it's reversing, although we're
Mhm.
not allowed to say it out loud about this,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
we also combo it with other detox protocol that
Mhm.
we advise people, or
Mhm.
Dr. Sandra Michael, who created this system,
Mhm.
advise everyone to do it after the EESystem session, is that
Mhm.
detox part, which is
Yeah,
really
that's right.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we do have people who in just feeling a reduce in inflammation,
Mhm.
and that was being proved in our live blood test, which some of our clients have done personally. They do it in another clinic before they come in, and they did one after they finished the session. And so we could see two different clients having, tremendous improvement in blood circulation and also the integrity of the cells. So it means it looks stronger and
Mhm.
it's more free flowing,
Yeah.
and so that means it's, improving all this circulation blood flow. And in terms of that, you increase your, cellular absorption. And also you also, have less inflammation. And in just helping on so many level because of how the system works on the cellular level, and it's immediately affecting the red blood cells particularly.
Yeah.
And so that is pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I thought that was very cool. Um, Although you really did feel it. So, but it was cool to see that evidence as well on the live bloods. It was very cool. And um more and more people are kind of understanding that, we need our blood to flow through our body as smoothly as possible because it is transporting our oxygen and therefore oxygenating all our organs and allowing us to stay well and in flow. And when we're well and in flow, then we show up as our favourite self. And if more and more of us are showing up as our favourite selves and high in energy and higher frequency, then it's very contagious and a ripple effect. We've seen that with low energy people with things like war and destruction and things like that. So that's where we got connected because Heart Place Hospital's mission is to lift the frequency of those who are in front of our most vulnerable citizens, because if they're in high frequency and in high energy, then that will ripple effect off and support those who are in vulnerable situations, their healing journey or their transformational transitional journey to go so much more smoothly. So it's been great to meet you and have that connection, and to give people another view
Way. Yeah, another option.
another view of what's available. And you know, I know that you're the Central Auckland, and then there's several other centres in New Zealand, which is
Yeah.
really exciting that you know, these opportunities are coming up for more and more people. So people don't necessarily have to travel to one destination. So that's really exciting. And a big vision of Heart Place Hospital, so that travel or any boundary is or any obstacle is stopping someone from accessing. So being very equitable in our offering of these opportunities if they resonate with you, and the ripple effect off that has off to others. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we do have also people that flew to the other countries like America or Australia because they have more centers established there and they've been running for longer time before they found us because they didn't know we exist. And then they flew to those places to have this treatment. But now we got it in New Zealand, so it's more accessible. And you're right, there's more centers opening up. So at the moment we have Natia, which is in Thames. That's a center there in an organic farm. And then we have Regeneration Center. And then another one, it's in Tauranga, recently just opened and it's operating, and in Dunedin as well. So they all kind of offer the overnight session as well. So people travel from out of town. That's the best option to do because you got like 10 to 12 hours in this therapy. The effect is much more stronger. As we have evaluated it as well in some of the cases where people could feel the really big difference, especially in the live blood test, the 12 hours one. It's different to the 2 hours one. Even 2 hours one, you already see a significant difference in the blood flow, but the 12-hour ones is even more amazing. So yeah, all that, and then just like your vision of the hospital is like more of these hubs are going to open all over in New Zealand, and perhaps some of them have EESystem.
Yeah. Yes, please. It's now my new vision. So sounds great. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Carol, for joining us and sharing this amazing offer that you have created. And thank you for, you know, taking the big step, being brave and bringing it into New Zealand. And so I just wonder if you could share with us what's coming up in your heart place at the moment and how can people find you?
Yes, sure. Our my currently happy moment is love and compassion, and that's really coming up, and the piece that's coming up that we radiate out to everyone that's come to our healing space and who are, you know, in connection with watching this, because this actually comes through the screen as well.
Yeah.
We're now getting some scalar energy too. And we do also have other workshops and stuff that are cohort basis who join our private membership because we're running it from home. So we do require people to sign up a private membership. So we do have a etiquette and like-minded people coming together. And our email address is www.energy-medicine.co.nz. But if you search Carol Bird, my name, CarolBird, New Zealand, or Carol Bird Healing, you'll find our website as well, and it's linked to EESystem. So EESystem, yeah, and perhaps Jackie will put it in the description so people can get the link.
Yeah, well, oh, thank you so much, Carol. And I look forward to sharing this with our community and giving people more opportunity of accessing energy frequency, just like Albert Einstein said. And you know, that we can start supporting, co-creating a more sustainable health support system, and that more and more of us can live this journey at our favorite self.
Yes, and in empowerment.
Yeah,
We take
and
our power back and connect with ourselves
yeah,
and heal our own body. Yeah, and that's just such a blessing time that we have all these options. So what happened, you know, in the past few years is actually a blessing to us that this all could come out. We have all this creativity. We have to meet all these like-minded sort of this, you know, brave souls, you know, standing up and doing all sorts of amazing things. And there are people who actually we don't know as well doing amazing things in New Zealand.
I know.
And we wouldn't have known if, you know, we haven't went through,
Yeah,
you know, all these obstacles and challenges.
yep, yep.
So
A
now
big
we're just
shake-up.
uniting.
We
Yeah,
are, yeah,
uniting.
yeah. It is. It's really exciting, and I'm feeling excited to see less chaos. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
and more peace, more harmony,
Full pace, yeah. I love it. Yeah,
more balance.
I'm in. Thank you so much.
Thank you.